I'd like to welcome you to the Sand Hill Band of Lenape and Cherokee Indians, Inc. We're celebrating Native American Heritage Month with this celebration here today. And I'd like to thank the Patterson Museum. And also I'd like to thank the National Park Service for sponsoring this event. And we really look forward to sharing some Native American culture with you today. On the hour, we will be putting together a small performance of the Sand Hill dancers. 12 o'clock, there'll be a tour of the permanent Sand Hill Indian Tribal exhibit at the Patterson Museum. The museum is located right over here at 2 Market Street, and it's not much of a walk. Now, at the 12 o'clock tour, after the tour is done, there'll be tribal foods at the Patterson Museum. There'll be traditional corn soup, buffalo hump chili and beans. There'll be sassafras teas, sarsaparilla, and mint teas. And then we'll be continuing the dancers over here on the hour. And at 4 o'clock, we'll be coming up to this overlook and having the lowering of the Sand Hill flag and a closing prayer by our elders. So please come join us for the entire day. And again, I welcome you. And this is Native American Heritage Month, and the Patterson Museum, along with the Sand Hill Band of Lenape and Cherokee Indians, have jointly come together to celebrate this monumental event. So thank you and welcome. Envision you coming in and seeing the dancing, and we're going to get you to dance too if you come down there. So make sure you come down and bring the little ones, because we'd like them to celebrate our culture and to learn a little bit about what we're doing here.
Thank you, George Stonefish. OCO, good morning and welcome to the Patterson Great Falls National Historical Park. I just want to recognize a few folks. I'll be brief. The First Ward Councilman James Staten, Dr. Sam Beeler, good morning and welcome, my friend. Little Feather, who's done a lot of the legwork, a lot of the organizing for today, welcome. Good morning and welcome. And I want to thank our Master of Ceremonies, George Stonefish. Here this time, during Native American Heritage Month, I talked with Dr. Beeler and talked with Joe and others about making this an annual event. And I think it's quite appropriate. Nothing you could say in many respects that various peoples out here celebrating their culture, whether it be dance, dress, music, that some peoples it would just seem out of place. If I were here representing my German culture, wearing my lederhosen, I might look out of place here at the Great Falls. But I have to say, and I say this as a National Park Ranger that works with many tribal nations all across this great nation, that this nation never, ever looks out of place here at these Great Falls. And I mean that sincerely. So I want to thank the Sand Hill Tribe and the Cherokee Indians for being here at your home, at our home, here at the Great Falls. So with that, that's all I have to say on behalf of the National Park. Thank you for this wonderful event, for joining us on this beautiful sunny day in November. A lot of the activities, as George said, are going to be down below in a heated tent. So without further ado, I say we kick off this ceremony, George.
Excellent, let's give him a hand. Oh my goodness, yeah, make him feel warm. And as he said, my name is George Stonefish, and I'm a Lenape. However, my territory, my reservation is I come from Ontario, Canada. Now, the thing about the Lenape, though they populated all of this area all the way down to the state of Delaware, where we basically got our name because we were known as Lord Delaware's Indians. Delaware's Indians, and in terms of the land grant he received. And as a result, that name stuck with us, although that's not what we call ourselves. We call ourselves the Lenape. Now, this is our territory, but what we ended up doing is we ended up getting chased by the colonists all over the country. So you have Delaware reservations, and two of them in Oklahoma, one in northern Oklahoma and one in central. You also have a reservation of Delaware up in Wisconsin, up sharing abutting the reservation of the Menominee up there. And then you also have Delawares in Ontario, Canada, in 3 different places. Six Nations, the Munsee Oneidas, and also my reserve, the Moravian Town First Nations territory. We also have 2 state-recognized groups here in New Jersey. One in northern New Jersey, Ramapo, and then the Nanticoke in southern. And we also have other groups that are looking for recognition, such as the Sandhill Band of Lenape and Cherokee Indians. And we also have non-recognized groups of Delaware in Pennsylvania and Ohio. So as you see, we are spread all over the country. There's even a group looking for recognition in Kansas. So we are here, we are strong, we are talking amongst each other, and we are trying to get the recognition that we deserve. Now, we'd like to start out today's events by, especially in this time of crisis, by doing a traditional flag song, which will be followed by a veteran song, and then we'll do an honoring song. Now, before we do that, I'd like to bring up Dr. Sam Beeler to open this with a Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll do the 2 songs with the One Heart Southern Singers, or also known as the Sandhill Indian Tribal Drum. And I'd like to make mention, and I'll reinforce this before we do the honor song, or before we do the flag song and veteran song, that we do not allow these songs to be recorded or photographed. So that's the only prohibition that you're going to face the entire day. The rest of the time, you can take pictures and record as you like. But we are very strict about these 2 particular songs as we open up things. Now, I'd like to introduce Dr. Sam Beeler. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. One of our tribal elders.
Wanishi, George, Wanishi. Very honored to be here for our 2nd annual celebration of National American Indian Heritage Month. And we are very honored that Darren Bach and the Great Falls National Historical Park has seen fit to honor the first inhabitants of this region. As you know, you've been watching TV and commercials, and probably if it were not for this event, you would not even know that it's National American Indian Heritage Month. I do have one correction. The Sandhill tribe is both state and federally recognized. We are recognized by a gubernatorial proclamation by Governor Kane. And the Nanticotes currently are not recognized and are suing the state for federal recognition. So it's a constant battle that we've been fighting for 500 years of, trying to obtain our rights and the dignity that everyone else has received in this country. In return, we also recognize the colony of New Jersey and the United States. And people should remember, when we become irate or insensitive or intolerant to other ethnic groups, that everybody in America, everybody, is an immigrant or a descendant of an immigrant, but the Native American Indian. So no one really has a right to look down on anyone else, okay? And we, as Indian people, we believe we're all connected. We know how to fix the country. We know about the taxes. We know about the debt. And everybody says, well, Sam, how come you know about it? And I tell them very frankly, we have the owner's manual. So that's why we know how to fix it. I would like to introduce our spiritual leader, who has, over many decades, been there for us, and he is from the Cherokee Nation. He was born and raised in Northeast Oklahoma, speaks the Cherokee language. His father worked for the Cherokee school system, Dr. Ray Harrell. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the Didana whiskey. The Didana whiskey is what we call, and in Chalagi that means to draw out negativity, whether it be physical, emotional, spiritual, or what have you. And that way it allows you not to let what we call dis-ease or disease enter your body. So his name is Star Singer, and I will introduce you at this time. This is Star Singer.
Could I ask you at the time of prayer that we all come to the Creator alone?
Wanishi, thank you, in Lenape. Wado is thank you in the Chalagi language, and Yahweh is thank you in the Mohawk language. Those are the three languages that are most widely spoken in Lenapehoking, which we all know as New Jersey. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to face our flag, our great flag of our great nation, as we will start the Pledge of Allegiance. So thank you. Wado, Wanishi.
Let's give my hand, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure when I work with Dr. Sam Beeler, because as an elder, he's truly respected in the Native community. And as a result, I feel honored to have the opportunity to work with him in today's events. I'd like to have our drum group, the One Heart Southern Singers, aka the Sand Hill Indian Tribal Drum. Let's get them. I really, before we move on with this, we have one more duty that we have to do, and this is to basically thank those people in the city government who are responsible for this. So we have the honor of having the Honorable James E. Stanton, who is the first ward councilman for this district, with us here today. And I'd like to invite him up to say a few words to you. Mr. Stanton, please. And let's give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen, and make him feel welcome.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. This is a very special occasion, and I just want to welcome you all here in the First Ward in the city of Patterson. It's very important that we realize that our National Park Service, along with the Indian Heritage festivities that are going on here today, are very important. It's a landmark decision that's going down that we recognize, and I honor and respect them for recognizing our military service, being a Marine Corps veteran that stand before you, that we continually and they continually put it online for us, that we may be able to do things such as we're doing on this blessed day. So it's important for us to always lift up those that will put it on the line for us at a moment's notice. And truly, I want you to enjoy this great historic place that we're at today. And remember, let it burn, those things that we've seen and weren't able to record. Let that burn in our memory, that we be able to pass it on. As we gather in great numbers, that we remember this day is set and edged in stone, that we're able to continually to come together and remember our military and remember our heritage, particularly our Indian Heritage Day that we're having here today. And we're truly thankful for this to be able to go on. Truly, I want God's blessings upon each and every one of us that are gathered here today, and that has already been set forth. So God bless you and God keep you, and remember yours truly in prayer. Thank you.
Come on. Let's give a real good hand here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We're going to make them feel welcome. All right. We basically have concluded the opening ceremony here on the upper deck.